So this is a brief video that'll be eventually part of a series of things where I talk about Copilot as code packages that we could sell or potentially monetize, right? But I'm going to focus on mostly like I create some nice M365 Copilot job, not in the full build of Copilot Studio. That has a way to export the code, and people have been doing that from Power Platform for Dynamics apps and Power Apps and Power Automate for years. But now with the recent change to the backend on M365 Copilot, when I create one of these Copilot Lite jobs, like my text translator here, that just allows me to translate things. Just do that real quick. Translate to, let's say this, hello, to Spanish, right? I want to translate that to Spanish. And it gives me the thing, whatever it does, right? So that app has a bunch of controls and stuff, and then now I've got the ability to do more things with it. So I'll go into edit mode on it, and then I'll launch into, the descriptions of it, and here's what I do, coach me, etc., etc. This is all built out. I can add external knowledge sources, etc., right? And once I have that, and especially around the prompt, like maybe for a lot of these Copilot agents, it's the actual prompt, right? And so that's defining the behavior of it, right? And we can reach out to other stuff. I can define the tone, etc. So I've defined this. I want to share it with someone else. How do I do that? Well, until recently, you couldn't. After the branch of Copilot, the Copilot Lite, from all being in one space, now being in two different spaces, now we finally got the ability to take these light Copilots that are generally designed for, individual users and smaller teams, and be able to share that with other teams, or share it with people outside of my corporation. Like, they really like this thing, I want to share it with someone, here's how we do it. So we can go in here and we can obviously share it to other people in my AD Enter tenant. I can copy it to, basically export it or copy it to a full Copilot Studio, add some more complicated workflows, connect to premium resources or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I want to share it with my friend. So I can just download the zip file, and then that's going to be in my file folder, where I can then email that out to someone else, and they can install it in their tenant and then do any small microscopic or major modifications to the Copilot bot, but they're not starting from scratch. So as a software developer, this is always, pricing is always an issue for me, and I want to make sure we get people running on the best pricing options. But also, when we're looking at code, it's like, how do I share that with other people? And that's always been something that's bothered me about the Copilot Lite. We'll call it Copilot Lite, Copilot Chat Agents, whatever, is not being able to share that with third parties that are outside of your tenant space. I saw as something that needed to be addressed, and that is currently in my U.S. tenant. I think it's coming to Europe and other places soon, so stay tuned on that. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.